Hi, this is David Steele from the Steele Method, where you're going to find how to fix or fire your sales team to achieve double-digit growth. The internet for you guys is a cash register. It's a transaction. If you're using it for anything other than a transaction, then you're wasting your time. You don't have enough money to compete profitably against a marketing company on the internet. Plain and simple. So we're going to talk about old school. We're going to talk about the way that it used to be done. But the number one way it was done was people picked up the phone. If you're not shopping your company on a regular basis, you don't know what's happening. So first thing is, if you want to fix your sales force, shop your company. Know what they're saying. If you don't, you're making a big mistake. So you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, who's my best salesperson? And you're going to find out what makes them tick. And we're going to talk about that. And you're going to find out your worst salesperson. And you're going to write this down on a piece of paper. Tomorrow, I'm either going to fix my worst salesperson. If I've tried to fix it before and it hasn't worked, I'm going to fire him. That's it. And I know it's callous, but you're doing them a favor. Set them free, because they can do so much better work somewhere else. If you look at this stuff and you say, they got into the market so quickly, gained so much market share, and I've been in the business for 50 years plus, and I don't have that market share. How'd they do it? Well, they're an internet company. They're a marketing company. They went into business with a business plan to get that business. They knew exactly what they're doing. You are now trying to catch up, and you're not going to meet them where they're strong. Because if you meet them where they're strong, they're going to eat your lunch. So your best salesperson is the guy who brings the most money, most growth, the biggest pain in the butt, the guy you don't want to talk to, comes to your office, you want to close the door, he drives you crazy, he pushes you to do things your business is not equipped to do, and he's doing all this because he wants you to be better. He wants the company to be better. You call him into a room and you ask, what makes us great? And you're going to be surprised what you hear. One important thing, don't ask them as a group. One-on-one, bring them in, talk to them, what makes us great? Hear the answer. I'm afraid to say the answer you hear might not be the answer you want to hear.
You spoke a lot about common sense and the honesty, and what I particularly got out of that was the fact that if an employee is poison to your company, it spreads like poison, and it does affect all of your employees.
The reason why we don't hire or fire a salesperson is because what we're going to replace it with might be worse. Better yet, I'm going to have to find somebody. Downtime. I have to train them. I have to do all these things. And I don't want to do it. I'm afraid to do it. I'm not good at it. I want a commitment from you guys today. I'm going to ask you for that commitment, is that come Monday, it's your choice to fix or fire your existing team. If somebody says, I want the best ticket that you have at the best price, they want you to help them out. They don't want to go on the internet and say, oh, you have the internet handy? Pull up a seating chart. How about this seat? Because they're afraid of making a decision that's going to cause them to look bad. So while I'm on the internet, what do? Right? You go look at other companies that are selling the same ticket. You already have your answer. It's irrelevant. What's relevant is the experience that somebody has. Companies rely on the fact that you use them out of necessity, the larger ones at least, and they don't have to worry about customer service. So when something goes wrong on the StubHubs of the world, and people have to call them, they're out of luck. That's your advantage. So if you're putting up with somebody in your company that's a zero performer, there's something wrong. If you're putting up with somebody that has negative sales growth, even in this economy, you've got a problem. We spend it on the reports that show their actions because they're not showing us results, so we want to make sure that our money is not going down the toilet. So we ask them to do call sheets, tick sheets, opportunities, type pipelines, you name it, right?
I thought David cut right to the chase, and if you're looking to cut right to the chase and get some great tools to help rebuild and brand your business, I think he's your guy.
What is the reason for my existence? Is what every employee needs to know. What salespeople do is they twist it. They twist it to what the marketplace says they want to do, or what they want you to do. So at the end of the day, when you ask, and on Thursday I spoke to EO Arizona, and I asked people, what is your differentiator? What makes you different? And these are the owners of the companies. And I got these long string of, I couldn't even understand what they were saying. So if you don't know what makes you different, you've got an issue. Your employees need to know what you expect to have happen so they know what to do. The reason why nobody asked for my name is because nobody told me. The reason why they didn't ask me why I was coming to town is because nobody told me to. The reason why they didn't explore for the next opportunity is because nobody told me to. That's your job. If you're not going to do what I need you to do, you're not going to benefit from what you should benefit from. An example of this is this. I want people to pick up the phone and dial for sales. Dial for dollars, right? If you call existing customers, I'm going to pay you less, punish you, than if you call new prospects. That's the punishment. I'm going to reward you for dialing the phone regardless. That's the action. So, punish the behavior, reward the action. And the fear is this, is that if I fire him or her, I've got to replace them. I've got to go recruit somebody. I've got to go find the right person. The devil you have is better than the devil you don't. I have to pay somebody. The downtime from having a new salesperson is very, very long. How do I avoid the future? I don't have a position for you tomorrow to be in sales. Business is not the way you want to. But I like you. You have the right personality. You have the right skills, the right personality, the right beliefs to take my company forward. I'd like to put you in this. When comes time to fire that salesperson, you rest assured whoever you put in that position knows all the clients anyway, knows your business. There is zero downtime. Zero.
Something that David started his presentation with and ended his presentation with was that you really got to understand what defines your organization in the marketplace.